Welcome to my tarot card reading for February 2019, Taurus, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's start with your reading, my dear Taurus. We have Babalu, we have Oba, we have Oshun, we have the Nine of Swords, Venus, Gemini, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Saturn, Mars, and the rest of the reading. Okay? And this tarot card reading is mainly warnings and advice. Number one, if you have a wife, you have a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever you want to call it, the tarot cards here is about warning you on that aspect. It's about vows, keeping promises. If you're not able to keep them, be aware that this is going to have consequences. You will have to decide which one you're going to keep. In other words, if you are cheating, if you have a wife and someone else, if you have a husband and someone else, if you have a boyfriend and someone else, during this month you will have to decide which way you have to go. You stay with this one or with the other one. You cannot have both. Okay? During this month, that's what is going to happen. During this month, for example, in the labor department, let's put it like that, finances, you have to decide, are you going to keep working where you are, or you're going to leave that work and stay with the other one? In other words, in this situation, you cannot have, technically speaking, two jobs. You have to decide which one you're going to have. Okay? During this time also, you have to be very realistic. One thing is following your dreams, but there are some dreams that are not realistic, and you have to keep that in mind. Okay? There are some dreams that are not really possible. You have to keep that in mind. Be realistic. In this time of the year, they're asking you to be realistic. Health-wise, for example, health-wise, what it's telling you is that if you were with a doctor, you were treated by the doctor, and you have been treated by the same doctor, and nothing happens, the time to decide if you should stay or find another one has arrived. Okay, that's technically what the tarot cards are talking about. This is about vows that are not kept, that are broken, and therefore you need to face the music. Technically speaking, that's what it is all about. For example, the first week of the month is all about starting a new path, a new adventure, whichever way you want to call it. Okay, under what all I said, okay, take that under consideration, and then this is what it's talking about. This is when everything starts. Then by the second week, anything that you have been postponing, that you haven't been pay attention, this is a week where you have to start acting. If you have been procrastinating, life is asking you to take a look and jump into action. By the third week is where you have to make a decision. You have to make up your mind what you want, where you want to go. It's going to be a very tough decision, but you have to decide. And then by the last week is where the changes, the reorganization starts. Okay? That's where you're looking for the independence. If you're not looking for it, life is going to find it for you. Okay? So you need to start making up your mind. You will have to start making changes, rearrangements in your life, and that's mostly by the end of the month. Okay, and that's more or less what I have for you, Taurus, February 2019. Until the next one.